We'll call the June 4th, 2024 Architecture Board to order at 5:34 p.m. Roll call.
Gary Neola,
Here.
Brian Parsons,
Here.
Dennis Marino.
Here. Right. Approval of the minutes from the ARB meeting held on May 7th, 2024. Any comments?
I'm making a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, meeting minutes are approved. First item on the agenda is case 2415-204 Fox Lane. New deck to replace existing hardscape patio, adding roof and screens, presented by Michael DeShane of Architect on behalf of property owners Charlie and Richard Rumpke. So you?
I'm Mike DeShane,
Okay,
architect, at the VP Enterprise.
okay, great. So walk us through what you're planning to do here. I mean, I understand you're gonna add a covered deck. Is there, you're matching, is there anything we need to know about how you're matching anything in an existing house?
Yeah, we're gonna blend everything into the existing house. We're gonna build a new deck structure that is gonna be suitable for a screen porch. So it's, the structure, if you look at it, is upgraded to handle the roof post and the roof structure. So we're gonna have a shed roof with that composite deck. So it's gonna be a timber tech reserve product. And my choice of color, I believe we're leaning towards gray for the floor. The balance of the room is really going to be an open type screen porch. So we've got a pretty nice open span on the front. We're going to have engineered lumber to make sure that we support that road. And the screen product is a modern product. It's aluminum metal framing with a rubber gasket that secures the frame in place. On top of that metal frame, the screen can span large distances, so it's a high quality screen. And we're going to finish the exterior in matching vinyl siding, and I call it AZAC white material on the post, and beams. So we're going to have a white look, and then the railing is going to be we call it a vinyl Duralux railing. So it's a vinyl railing with I believe we chose aluminum balusters on this, but we'll confirm that in the pre-construction meeting. But it's a standard 4x4 post with a vinyl sleeve and then pre-manufactured rail sections. And then again, we're going to have stairs down to a lower level that matches with the entranceway to the garage. And so we're going to have a deck floor at that lower level, which will all be enclosed in that screen porch. And I think that kind of sums up what you're going to see.
So, you said you've got an aluminum frame screen product?
Right. It's like angle iron, aluminum angle iron with a barb on it, and then you frame the whole space in. Okay. And then you affix the screen to that with rubber. I hate to call it gasket, but that's what I'm going to call it right at this moment.
Okay.
It fixes the screen in place. Mm-hmm. And so there'll be individual screens for each panel.
So the screens on the upper level, are those behind the railing or in front of the railing? I wasn't sure, I didn't see that in your details.
The screens are going to be outside the railing will be on the inside.
Railing's on the inside, okay. So it's, are the screen panels removable or are they?
No, they're permanently fixed. They're designed to be very strong, secure, for one secure time.
A track type system that you attach the screen to.
So it's an easy screening system? That's not what we did.
No, it's permanently affixed.
Product?
Yeah, it's a permanently affixed screen. It's easily removable. Two pieces that basically hold the screen in place.
Got it. So I mean, for repairs, there's a way to fix them if they.
Yes, sir. We would replace the whole stream section on the repair.
That'd be a nice porch, really well.
Are the guards and the rail, is that going between the posts? Because it seems like in plan they're shown that way, but then in your renderings, like it's showing the guards going outside the center post.
Correct, yeah. The intent would be to use the post, use the row
Okay.
post,
That's what I thought.
to reduce the number of posts as much as possible. Yeah, sometimes the renderings don't always, the
Sure.
whole story, as I'm sure you've heard before.
And then what is the skirting material?
It'll be a composite deck for us.
The same as the,
Correct.
thank you.
You're welcome.
So just to be clear, the post is going to interrupt the railing. The railing is going to tie into the post on either side, the structural post.
Yeah, so for example, the longer span, 20 foot, correct, the railing is gonna be interrupted as it connects with that post. Correct.
Yeah.
The half gable over the one end, is that sided?
I'm sorry, I had a little trouble here.
The half gable on the one's open end of the porch, is that siding?
I believe we left that open, we're gonna screen it, if we're gonna enclose it, it's gonna be matching vinyl siding of the house.
So if you're not going to enclose it, then how does the screen tie into the vinyl siding on the house?
It's kind of, how does it tie in? It'll tie into our roof post. We'll put a roof. Yeah, we put what we call a half post up against the house.
Okay.
Which is, I think, a good practice to have that solid. Half post for me is a 4x6 versus a 6x6. So that'll give us a nice, even plane with the other posts to attach the street.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just wasn't clear in your details.
No problem, sorry.
So you have vertical posts in the gable end, correct? I'm looking at S109.
Yes, sir.
So are those aligning with the door opening, or how's that?
Yeah, so the two posts with the smaller 3 foot clearing between there is for the screen door.
Right.
And yeah, the other two are just ones on the.
All right, that makes sense. Any other questions or comments?
No.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve it as submitted.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, approved.
Thank you.
Are you missing the red pens?
Have to do it with one.
You have
I'm
red-
sorry.
Red pens?
Oh my gosh. I forgot to get comments.
Well, we can do them.
We can do it later.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
That's okay, relax. We have blue pens.
Okay, you can do. Mine's black.
For once, I actually don't have a pen on. I'll have one somewhere. This is a nice pen, Gary.
The mayor is gonna go get the pens, you guys, I'm so sorry. It's
No worries.
been that kind of week, you know?
Thank you.
That's me.
This was fun.
Oh, yeah.
So
What else we got to sign?
That one I did. This one's done. If you want to click that.
No, you're welcome to stay, Mike, but they approved your submittal as, you know,
I
as.
told you probably sometimes I like to stay.
Oh, yeah, but you're welcome.
That's
very
what
much.
I want.
Yeah.
Collectors.
And these microphones, unfortunately, they don't project, all they are for is YouTube. So when YouTube is playing, it's work very well, but they don't project.
That's this one too. The other one,
Yeah, right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Does look strange that in red.
Agenda item number 2, ABR case 24-16, 153 Bellflower Circle. Build new sunroom over existing deck, same size, 16 by 16 with windows and vinyl siding. Presented by Ann Dunning, AIA. On behalf of property owner Maureen Nova. How are you?
Good to see everybody.
Likewise. Yep. So, your building is over the existing deck? You're building it over the existing deck?
Yes. Maureen wanted a very simple porch, and so things got a little bit complicated. I think we've simplified it down. She's working with a contractor that had some ideas about what he wanted to do and everything, so we've just made a more simple building. And I did take a really good look at the deck, because I normally would say I don't build over the deck, but the foundations are good, the framing's going the right direction, and the deck boards are pretty good shape.
Okay.
So rather than put plywood or something else underneath it, I'm gonna use the deck boards, use the framing, take off the fascia board on the outside, and then just build a new structure around it that holds the walls and the roof. So that's simply what I'm doing, and then We'll put a vapor barrier over the existing deck, put insulation on it, and then have a finished floor that will be the same level. So,
So this is a 4-season room? Got it, okay.
yeah. It's a 16 by 16 deck, and so it will be a 16 by 16 room
Mm-hmm.
with a 9-foot ceiling, flat ceiling.
That's
Flat ceiling, and then very simple vinyl windows. And she doesn't want any heat or, like, basically, a fan will be, that's really the only electricity that's in it. It's just,
Oh, so it's more like a 3-season room.
yeah,
I mean, nothing exactly.
just wants the windows and
Yes. Yeah.
place to sit there with the dog and.
Yeah.
So the siding will be the same color as the house, supposed to be together,
Okay.
with the trim everything matching. And then new foundations and, basically being underneath the walls, and carry the walls around.
Okay.
Will this remain open underneath from the outside, or are you going to put a skirting board or anything on the outside? Are you going to put a skirting board or anything on the outside of it, or is it going to remain?
Just take the siding right down, I think with the rest of it. It could have a trim board, it could have a trim board around it, but I didn't, just took the sliding down,
That's how the rest of the house is, isn't it?
do it like a water board or something like that. too.
So is there a gap between the bottom of the siding and the grade? Between grade underneath the porch, you know, it looks like there's a gap between the,
Yeah, it's about a foot,
Bottom?
foot and a half, yeah,
I see.
just what it is right now, about 3 steps down, 3 steps.
Yeah.
The house right, almost right next door, it has the same condition where they go into the deck.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's a trend.
I know, normally I don't know, but, I tried to really check it out as best I could. And we're actually taking a few of the existing foundations out and putting in because they're too small.
Yeah.
So I picked up the bearing points and
It's almost like surgery.
I'll go over and see when the contractor's there, I'll have him take a harder look at it. I'm not gonna crawl with that any further than I did.
Is there, on the outside corners, is there a trim board? Will it be, I mean, you're using vinyl siding to match the house, right?
Yeah,
So are there gonna be
it could be corner boards.
little corner boards? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, it just didn't show up on the drawing.
Trim just, yeah, regular corner boards on it.
Yeah, okay. Any comments, please?
No, no.
Right.
I'll
I would make a motion to approve.
second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you.
Thank you.
And then.
Again, back to you.
All right.
You're welcome to keep me if you feel empty without telling you.
Right.
You go to grab it later on if you need it.
Yes.
That's good.
Oh, so there's no color, yeah, I can see that.
Good to see you. What's up, kid?
Okay, video agenda item number 3, case 2414-6 Deerfield Drive, the new seasonal enclosure, designed by Great Dane Improvements on behalf of the department owner, Okay. Give us a rundown on what you're doing here.
Sure. We're installing a three-season room. We're installing a new deck. Everything will be the code, 16-inch down, pier footers, 42 inches down. That's for the specs. It's a powder coated aluminum roof, single pane glass, tempered all around, edge to edge glass. Glass knee walls at the bottom. A wall, you'll see there's two doors. Homeowner is going to install a new deck after we're built. And stairs off the bat. And the roof is a 3-inch insulated roof, R19. also put on top of the deck, 2x10, 3/4 subfloor with vapor barrier, but then put a finished floor, whatever they decide, or porcelain or something like that. Gutters and downspouts, pretty much it. It's a pretty simple room. What's going on? Attached to their house is going to have a dormer over, so you can put a cable on it. Dormer will be on 2x6, 2x8, so that's for specs of the engineer drawings. I can give you more of a picture, if I have this I can show you, and turn it, see it. I can show you closer descriptions of all the products.
So there's no doors in this?
2 doors.
Oh, these are fixed, okay, temporary glass door sliders, okay. Okay, that's not fixed, right? That's what these are.
Like that.
Oh, on the sides.
And you turn this if you want to see.
Okay. So,
That's where they're gonna put the deck. So there's 2 doors going in and off their deck.
so you have to stack around this enclosure?
They are, they're gonna put that, not around it, I think it's just gonna have that A-wall.
Oh, okay.
So that's something they're gonna have to put permit the time they want to do. So then the doors will be screwed shut.
So do you have any kind of, I think we talked about getting a sample of the roof material? Do you have a sample of the roof?
They didn't tell me to bring that for you.
So it's a panelized roof?
It's a panelized, aluminum skin top and bottom with a polystyrene center, flow cell, and for brand moisture. It's got a thermal lining, it's just like an eye, the panel slipped in.
And they would,
Pardon?
more than one panel size, where they have like a channel that they've,
Correct, I mean, size is a 3-foot panel, I-beam, 3-foot panel, I-beam. 10 guys, my size of them now.
sealant or?
We're gonna seal, of course, get caulk, then we put, similar to an ice and water shield over the seam again, caulk. And
The whole overall roof then? gets-
overall roof at the I-beam,
Oh, just the IB?
yes.
Okay.
Roof, guaranteed for a lifetime.
What's over there again? You said over the I-beam is
They do like a
They
strip
caulk
of
needs
ice
to
and
be on
water.
top,
exposed?
but
Is
Is the
that,
ice and water shield exposed?
no, it's a clear, same as the roof, it's white. So in this case, it's a white tape. It's easiest way to explain it is like an ice and water shield.
Okay, so it's able to be exposed to sunlight.
Correct. Homeowner can decide later if they want it shingled. They chose not to, but it can be shingled.
the skin's aluminum?
Still, ours is a sealed product.
So what color is the roof?
White.
White, and all the windows and everything are white?
Everything's white.
Everything's white.
Max is. Walls are 3 1/8 inch thick.
So one wall is entirely fixed panels?
No, nothing, well, if you picture like a double on turn sideways, that's a slide line. So.
That's the gable end.
Oh, the gable, you're talking about the gable, the top trapezoid?
No, those are fixed. Right? So yeah, underneath it, those are sliders.
Yes, and then at the bottom, the knee wall is fixed, correct.
And then on the long walls, are the doors on either side? I think you've got them marked A and
Also have the 2 doors.
and C wall, I guess.
We'll have the windows with the glass knee wall at the bottom, similar to the B wall underneath the trapezoids.
So the seawall looks like it's got sliding,
Yeah, that's what I'm
this
confused.
is tempered glass fixed doors, that's got,
That's fixed, that's operable.
so,
Slides that way, slides that way.
so you have 2 doors on each side,
Correct.
okay. I thought you just said to Dennis that
They invested
Yeah,
change it for
yes.
me when I sold it to them. They wanted on both sides, so I guess they are gonna do a wrap around that.
okay, so they're not doing anything.
Nothing there, that's fixed.
That's not, like, you have this 24-inch fixed panel on the
Correct.
B elevation, the B wall, but on the B and C wall,
It's the doors,
there's
they must have changed
there's
it.
nothing there, okay.
Doesn't change our pricing, that's what they do.
this drawing, it looks like the valleys are not dying into the corner of the, you take a look at this right here. You got, this is coming in here instead of getting back the corner, or at least where, this should be, you got a gutter across here, right?
Correct.
So, would your dormer come out the edge of the roof?
I would agree with you on that, but then the architect or the engineer presented it this way. It's not a problem for us to change it to go that way.
Yeah.
Aesthetically, I like things you.
Well, it's not even aesthetically, it's gonna be water.
Water would die in this one versus the correct. Correct, this should be wide.
I
I
guess
don't know if it's a missed thing, but yeah, I can make that correction.
the,
I'm sending you drawings properly.
the only thing, Gary, on that, if you look at this, is the gutter on the new part is lower.
It is lower, it's a 7-foot
So
wall
that may
versus.
be, I mean, that may actually be accurate.
Yeah, it could be. No, you're right, Dennis, I forgot this is lower than the gutter there, so there's no way it's gonna be at the same elevation.
Yeah.
They should.
Pictures do not match.
So
Yeah, the pictures on
it is
the-
meeting at the peak.
Yeah.
I was just looking at that when you commented on it, and it just clicked for me.
Yeah.
Right when Dennis said that it's
Yeah, okay, no, that's good.
because it's the lower eave, right?
Any other comments?
I think it's, I'm not a big fan of the dormer butting into the, it's almost like it would look better if it was shingled. But I don't know that we can require that necessarily.
I mean, I will say, in one sense, it's like it's a big glass box instead of being, it really doesn't connect architecturally to the house. It's
True.
It's just a glass box that's, like attached to the house, so it doesn't, it's not integrated into the house in terms of design. If that makes sense. I mean, there's nothing that says that this won't work from a functional perspective. I just look at it and feel like it's lacking architectural integrity. And I don't know how to say that any differently. And I understand it's also intended not to, it's a different use of the room. It's just, it's not the same as, if this was a screened porch, you'd probably not be doing vinyl siding on it to match the house either.
You like it like that.
Well, that would help.
The
But
roof tied together, that would be, could go a long way.
I can pass that on to the customer, but is that a requirement that they're gonna ask me from?
we can require it.
I'm not trying to, I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to be,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be sarcastic back to you. You can require it. And the question, do we feel we should require it? And I understand this whole thing will function as a structure and all that.
Can't be seen by the street, can't be seen by the nailed elevation.
Although yeah, I understand that too, but the other thing that looks a little bit different is, and I know these are structural panels for the roof,
Yes.
but it doesn't look like there's anything holding up the roof.
The structure, they can take that, nice, not this
I'm not saying it doesn't work. That's not, my point is, from a
aesthetic.
visually, it looks weak. I'm not saying it is.
Understand?
And I don't know that I mean, in order to make that look a little bit more integrated to the house, I would say put the asphalt shingles on it, put some kind of a rake trim coming down that B elevation. We're gonna have plenty of glass, plenty of light, everything else, so I don't know that that's changing, what's gonna be like inside the room per se. What is this little, just out of curiosity, what is this piece right here? There's a little, like, odd piece on either side.
Yeah, that is brought in, that's an aluminum piece, because you don't make a trapezoid glass with a point on it and shatter.
Okay.
So it is stopped right there.
Yeah.
That's a fill panel, just right there.
So if there was a fill panel that was built as a rake along here and back down, I'm not sure that would solve that problem.
I think it would look worse because that panel is the same thing as the aluminum
Yeah.
panel on top.
Yeah.
The only way, again, I can't speak for homeowners, the only way it's gonna work. It's got a greater zip, would be a shingles.
Yeah. It could be a triangular, instead of trapezoid, it could be triangular. What do you guys, any thoughts on that? Adding, putting shingles on it and adding some trim that looks like a wrapped around, your wakeboard.
Are you talking about the gable end?
Yeah, so if you were to take, you put shingles on the roof, and then if you were to run a piece of,
If you were to put shingles on it,
that would make it look like.
nail
it was
right
wrapped
into
with
the nail, or you
something.
put a steel or top on it.
You know what I'm saying? It just seems
Our
like.
office is nailed to the panel.
Yeah, how would you
Yeah.
put shingles over your top of your panels?
Shingles are nice supply with that shingle.
So
Again, it's just, it's aesthetic.
Coming up.
Yeah.
For-
I mean, that's,
I understand.
like I look at
It's
this.
just looks. Shingles won't be a problem, it's putting something on that rake. That's gonna be the biggest,
How, because what's that thickness of that roof panel? How thick is that roof panel?
3 1/8.
Yeah, because it's not clearly not showing that.
And you put there,
Yeah,
you have to mark it up to the piece that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I'm making more of than I should.
It has to be wood,
Just seems
That's-
like
I think
people buy something,
This
this
here
year
looks-
product, it's glass.
that probably bothers me less than the roof.
Yeah, I mean, he's saying that's 3/8. What is the line we're seeing?
It's a cost that people want to see.
You know, because this is probably like that.
Yeah, your piece, it's 37.
I'm wondering if there, what I'm saying is I'm wondering if there isn't kind of a rake there already.
It's like 1x4, basically, is what you got running down there. If it.
cap the end.
That bothers me less than the similar roof
Mhm.
change.
I would agree. I think the shingles would help tremendously.
This is what it would, that's the better description.
Right.
I mean, that's pretty accurate.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So that is what I was saying, is that the line that's in this elevation, I'm not being critical at all. It's just, it actually is a rake board. That's what wasn't making sense to me, because if that is 3 inches like he's saying, then that's it. It's almost like a rake board. And
And then
You got framing around the glass.
you got framing around the glass, yeah, so
So,
I think if we,
so I think we approve this with putting shingles on it.
I agree.
Let's do that.
I'll make a motion to approve as noted to add shingles.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
So we'll make that note on the drawings, and then you can pick them up from, I'm assuming you're pulling a permit. You're pulling a permit. I know you're-
Not me personally, yes, companies.
So you can pick that up at the building department for whatever fixed up.
Okay.
Okay?
Do you want us to resubmit anything to his monitor?
Just matching existing, that's all we're gonna have, you know.
It's a requirement. It's that simple. So in the future, when I'm in South Russell. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing worse than doing this over and over, because. And that will be passed on to any other design consultant that's in your city, or they know.
All I did was add the notes to it.
Oh, I did have.
Okay, just on one page here.
Yeah,
All set?
pretty all set.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for
I
coming
just
out.
take a look. I think that's
Just reading.
Thank you.
It's in the front. It's it.
I couldn't find that page. It was in the front. I thought it was in the back.
So, put together, is there a right there, yeah? Here's, I can work.
You gotta earn your pay. Okay, gonna adjourn the architecture review board meeting at 6:16.